Look, here's the thing nobody's telling you. Oceans aren't just some distant, pretty backdrop. They're the planet's life support, and right now, they're dying slowly. And that means everything here on land is at risk too. You know this. You invest, you build, you lead. But sometimes it feels like the system is working against you, like no matter how much capital, ideas, or passion you pour in, the oceans keep losing ground. It's maddening. You want impact, but the old ways, the safe bets, the usual green funds, they barely move the needle. You're stuck watching the biggest ecosystem on Earth crumble while everyone watches, paralyzed or distracted. That frustration? It's real. The market doesn't reward risk in ocean conservation like it should. Regulators are slow. Projects face endless bottlenecks, and you keep asking yourself, where's the real leverage? How do you make sure your money actually builds a future, not just spins in circles or worse, props up hype without real change? Traditional bonds? Sure, they fund projects, but they treat oceans like some peripheral asset, not the powerhouse they are. Green bonds have promise, but often miss the mark on measurable, scalable impact. Here's where blue bonds come in, and don't let the name fool you. These aren't just another financial product to tick boxes or calm conscience. Blue bonds are a game changer because they fuse financial returns with actual ocean recovery. They're designed to back real, accountable projects that protect coral reefs, restore fisheries, fight pollution, and empower coastal communities. Think of them as the direct pipeline between your capital and ocean health, cut through all the noise. But you can't just throw money at any blue bond and call it a day. You need to be ruthless in how you pick and push. Look at how these bonds use innovative impact metrics tied to ocean health, not just vague sustainability claims. Demand transparency on how funds translate into measurable results. Fish population rebounds, plastic cleanup scales, mangroves restored. Make those numbers your baseline. You must insist on partnerships that combine local knowledge and cutting-edge science, because no ocean protection works without both. Go deeper than greenwashing. Question: who's benefiting? Are local communities lifted or sidelined? Is the capital fueling new industries or old harmful practices disguised as green? And here's something most miss. Blue bonds create a rare opportunity to build new markets around the ocean, fisheries certified sustainable, carbon credits from blue carbon ecosystems, ecotourism that actually gives back. If you're strategic, your investments don't just protect, they create entire value chains aligned with impact. That's the ultra-professional move. Push for bonds that not only preserve, but innovate, that back startups and ideas solving ocean problems at scale, that marry profit and planet in ways legacy finance never dared to try. Don't wait for governments or big institutions to lead. They won't move fast enough. You need to lead. Become the catalyst. Hardwire your capital for accountability, transparency, and local involvement. Connect with entrepreneurs and scientists who understand these complexities, because you can't do it from the sidelines. You have to embed yourself in the ecosystem, the real one, not just the investment one. Here's what you do right now. Start demanding blue bond issuers provide real, auditable data tied to ecological outcomes. Push for bonds that tie returns to actual ocean recovery milestones. If those targets aren't hit, the investors pay the price or lose returns. That alignment is where real change happens. Then, build coalitions with other founders and investors ready to back these bonds at scale, so you flood these markets with capital that can't be ignored. Use your voice to push for updated, transparent regulations that protect investors and ecosystems alike. This isn't about small tweaks or feel-good gestures. It's about transforming how capital flows to the ocean, finally respecting it as the foundation of life and economy. If this works, you're not just making money or impact separately. You're creating the blueprint for ocean conservation wealth that's sustainable, scalable, and unshakable. And that's the future you've been waiting for, whether the system wants to hear it or not. Now go make that shift happen. Don't settle for being a spectator or a passive donor. Own this fight. Fund the future oceans deserve, with blue bonds that deliver real impact, real returns, and real accountability. There's no time to waste. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to discover more.